I hope everyone else had a great weekend, but mine was just rudely interrupted by a solar energy scam. First, to address the elephant in the room, yes, I do use a flip phone. Apparently, it's a radical concept these days to want a phone that's just a phone, that's inexpensive, small, reliable, has very long battery life, and real physical buttons that you can even use while wearing gloves. And I also listen to AM radio and drive a stick shift car. So call me a Luddite if you want, but I'm not opposed to solar energy. I'm just opposed to solar energy scams, especially when they rudely interrupt my Sunday afternoon. The first time the scammer called, I was not near my phone, so they left a message on my voicemail, and as soon as I played it back, I knew it was a scam, so I just deleted the message and went on with my life. Then they called again about an hour later when I was actually in a supermarket doing some food shopping, and I didn't want to be one of those rude people who takes a phone call when they're in a store, so I just let them leave another message. Then, as you can see, once again, about an hour and a half later, the exact moment I was coming in the door, carrying the groceries in the house, they called again, and of course I didn't take that call either, so they left another message.
To listen to your messages, press 1. First saved voice message. Sent today, Sunday, August 13th, at 2:02 p.m. Hello, this is Solar America responding to your request for solar energy for your home. We just needed a brief moment to verify the information you submitted, and we'll try calling back shortly, or you can call us back at 1-800-680-8554. Again, that number is 1-800-680-8554. You may opt out at any time. Thank you. End of message.
That may sound like a real person, but you notice the second time they called, it's the exact same message, so it's just a recording.
Sent today, Sunday, August 13th, at 3:33 p.m. So this is Solar America responding to your request for solar energy for your home. We just needed a brief moment to verify the information you submitted, and we'll try calling back shortly, or you can call us back at 1-800-680-8554. Again, that number is 1-800-680-8554. You may opt out at any time. Thank you. End of message.
So you can hear it's the exact same message both times, so it's just a recording. And what made me know it was a scam is that I did not submit any information about solar energy, despite what the message said. And also at the end it says you can opt out. Then they actually sent me a text message saying, "Thanks for requesting more information about the Clean Energy Program," which again I did not do. "A representative will be calling you shortly." And they give a phone number to call them directly. So this time I had my camera waiting for them to call. And as promised, they did call again about an hour later. And what threw me off at first is that even though they called me on my cell phone number, they had my father's name and his address. So that threw me off a bit, and I was a bit hesitant at first, but I decided to go along with it. And let's hear how the phone call played out.
Hi, this is Nico with Solar America. On a recorded line, am I speaking with the
No.
wrong number?
You called me several times. What's the name of your company again?
Solar America? Is this the wrong number? I apologize. We're going to do a call this.
Well, I am interested in solar energy.
Okay. So is this Mr.
Yes.
Okay. So my job is pretty quick here. It's just to confirm your information that you submitted. Store professionals can reach out to you with a phone call or email to help you out there with any questions you have about any programs you saw, anything like that. And my job's pretty quick here. It's about 60 seconds. Do you have to have about 60 seconds real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. So, for your protection, our privacy policy can be found at solarmerica.com. You can also opt out at any time. Um, so the first question for you, now you own the single family home at...
Actually, I have some questions for you. Uh,
Okay?
what kind of solar panels are you using? Monocrystalline, polycrystalline, or thin film?
Yeah, so like I said before, I verify your information so the companies can reach out to you. I'm not a salesperson or an installer.
So you're not
I just,
you're not even a solar company, you're just a marketing company?
I have a referral system. So I refer your information to the companies that are local to you, make sure they have the right information so they can reach out to you to help you out here.
So
going forward.
you sell my information to solar companies?
I pass your information along to local companies in the area so they have the right information to contact you with, so they can help you out here with any questions you have going forward.
So your company is called Solar America, but you don't actually install solar installations.
No, we are a referral system. So we refer your information to the companies in the area, and they will take care of you with all those questions, and they install your panels, everything like that. We just refer your information to them so that it's just accurate for them to contact you.
And where are you located?
So I work from home, but the companies are near you. One is called Venture Solar, the other one is called Centuity Group, and you have the other one called Sunrun. And those are three companies that are local to you that, when I'm done verifying you here, with your permission, of course, they'd reach out to you to help you out there with any questions you have going forward.
Well, I would prefer to just contact them directly
Okay.
instead of
Yeah,
having...
you can try and do that, for sure. I know that when we verify you here, they can just go ahead and reach out to you and make it, a lot easier for them to take care of you. But if you want to go ahead and try and contact them directly, it's okay. You can go to solaramerica.com/installers. That's the website. You can go to try to get some numbers there. Get more information and contact them directly if you'd like.
Now, if I did verify my information to you, would you give that information to anything else other than solar installation companies?
No, it'd be Venture Solar, Centuity Group, and Sunrun. There'd be those
But
three
is
local
there-
installers.
Is there any loophole in your contract which allows you to take my information and give it to anything else?
No, all I know is that we give it straight to those providers, and they just get your information and contact you. There's no one else here listed on my screen that we give your information out to, anything like that. All we have here is just these three companies I told you about before. They'd be the ones contacting you to help you out there.
Okay. Yeah, I would prefer to deal with them directly rather than this company which has called me multiple times today, left messages on my phone, send me voicemails on a Sunday. That's not the way to do business.
Yeah, I understand that. So if you want, they can go ahead and contact you. I mean, you can go ahead and contact them if you want.
I don't want to be contacted by anybody. Can you please take me off your list?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Thank you. And just as I suspected during the phone call, if you look at the privacy policy on Solar America's website, it says, "We are a lead generation company and are in the business of selling personal information about our users and visitors to third parties. We may sell, disclose, or otherwise share your information to solar energy providers, clean energy service providers, or other third-party service providers not affiliated with us." And then it says those third parties may further disclose your personal information to other third parties for their own commercial purposes. And right at the top of Solar America's website, it says they are owned and operated by Sunrun Incorporated. And if you look that up, back in 2018, they settled a robocall lawsuit for $5.5 million. This was to settle a potential class action case alleging it of calling numbers on the Do Not Call registry. Sunrun, a solar company, is alleged to have made unsolicited, automatic, pre-recorded voice calls to people on the Do Not Call registry and also on its own Do Not Call list to promote its solar energy products. And it says they agreed to oversee the telemarketing efforts of its subsidiary for the next 4 years and implement procedures to prevent unsolicited robocalls. Well, that 4 years is up, and it seems like they're back to their old tricks again. And if you look up Sunrun on solarreviews.com, they have a whopping 1.6 star rating. So definitely do not do business with this company. And just when I thought it was over because I told the guy on the phone to take me off their list, they sent me another text message today, Monday. The same exact thing they said before. Thanks for requesting more information about the Clean Energy Program. A representative will be calling you shortly. So if they call me again, I'll definitely get that on camera. Well, it's past 8 o'clock at night, so I don't think they're going to call me again today. But if they do call me again or send me any more text messages, I'll let you know in the description and in a pinned comment. These days, a lot of people want to do their part to help the environment by saving energy and using clean energy sources such as solar. And I think that's great, but you just got to be careful and do your research and know which questions to ask. And most importantly, don't accept any solicitations. You should reach out to the solar energy company, not the other way around. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to get back to my cup of tea and the book I've been reading.